Silas House is the author of 5 novels, 3 plays, and a creative non-fiction book about social protest he co-authored with Jason Howard. Silas was selected to edit the posthumous manuscript of acclaimed writer James Still, and he recently finished his novel Little Fire. Silas serves as the NEH Chair of Appalachian Literature at Berea College and on the fiction faculty at Spalding University's MFA in Creative Writing program. Welcome Silas House and his guest Jason Howard.
We're so glad to be with you and to wish everybody out there a happy Christmas. We're going to sing an old song called The Friendly Beast, and then I'll immediately launch into an excerpt from a short story I just finished about a week ago. Jesus, our brother, kind and good, was humbly born in a stable of wood, and the friendly beast around him stood. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown, I carried his mother uphill and down. I carried his mother to Bethel town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown. I said the cow, all white and red, I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red. I said the sheep with curly horn, I gave him my wool for his blanket warm. I wore my coat on Christmas morn. I said the sheep with curly horn. I said the dove from the rafters high, I cooed him to sleep so he would not cry. We cooed him to sleep, my love and I. I said the dove from the rafters high. Thus every beast by some good spell in the stable dark was glad to tell of the gifts they gave Emmanuel, the gifts that they gave Emmanuel. Yes, tonight was Old Christmas, Epiphany, the night the animals were supposed to be able to talk, a night of magic. As a child, he had always wanted to sneak out to the barn to see if their pitiful little mule could suddenly articulate his greatest joys and sorrows. He never had, though, choosing the mystery instead. But Gabe's mind was not on the wonders of the world tonight. In fact, he had been taken over by a sadness unlike any he had ever known before, and he found that tears were in his eyes. Through his distorted gaze, he imagined he could see the dead out there at the foot of the mountain, looking up at their window. Other forms were nearby too, his parents, grandparents, his ancestors. He felt that his own body and soul had approached that thin veil between the country of the living and the country of the dead. His own identity was facing into that gray world. He was dissolving, dwindling. A heaving wind shuddered against the hotel and sent the snowflakes to tapping against the window's glass. It had begun to snow harder now. He watched the flakes until his crying stopped and his eyes were clear. The time had come for him to change himself. Yes, the news reports were right. Snow was settling all over Appalachia. It was falling on the skeletal trees of the hills, falling softly on the Cumberland Gap where so many had trod through to the west, softly falling on the memorial to the Dublin mine disaster, upon every part of the lonely graveyard where Michael Burns lay buried. The snow lay drifted on the crooked headstones, on the barren thorns of the rose bushes that had been planted there. Something in Gabe opened up as he heard the snow falling faintly through his own country and faintly falling like the descent of every person's last breath upon all the living and all the dead.
If you've just joined us, this is Red Barn Radio's production of An Appalachian Christmas Service.
The Sharkey Farmers are 4 old-timers in their 20s who play traditional music from the Kentucky mountains. Each band member picks multiple instruments, sings the old songs, and writes new songs of their own. The Sharkey Farmers are Linda Jean Stokely from Woodford County, Kentucky, student and archives assistant at Morehead State University's Center for Traditional Music. Montana Hobbs from Lee County, Kentucky, a student at Morehead State University's Kentucky Center for Traditional Music. Montana and Linda Jean perform with the MSU Mountain Music Ambassadors, directed by Raymond McLean. Corey Schenk from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, a student and teaching assistant in technology and applied design at Berea College. And Sam Gleaves from Wyethville, Virginia, is an archives assistant at Berea College, where he graduated with a degree in folklore. Welcome, the Sharkey Farmers.
Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band. Wake up, boys, go to the river. Wake up, boys, let's go to the river. Wake up, boys, let's go to the river. And then we'll join the band. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band. Wake up, boys, don't be lazy. Wake up, boys, don't be lazy. Wake up, boys, don't be lazy. Then we'll join the band. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band. Mess with me and I'll pull the trigger. Mess with me and I'll pull that trigger. Then we'll join the band. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band. Santa Claus is on his way, boy, Santa Claus is on his way. Santa Claus is on his way, he's riding in his sleigh. Hey, Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band. One more. Hey, Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Christmas time, soon be over. Then we'll join the band.
Well, thank you all for being here this evening. This is a tune I learned from Kitty Wells, and I recently just heard it, and she's one of my favorite country stars ever. And she reminds us that Christmas time isn't always the happiest time, so this is kind of what that song's about. Y'all ready?
All right.
Holidays are lonely days for me. Christmas ain't like Christmas used to be. Since the day you walked out the door, Christmas ain't like Christmas anymore.
Christmas ain't like Christmas anymore. This lonely house don't need no mistletoe, for I'm the only one that comes and goes. It's the day you walked out the door. Christmas ain't like Christmas anymore. It once made me happy, and now it makes me blue. There's something about Christmas that starts me missing you. No, I don't have the spirit as before. Christmas ain't like Christmas anymore. No, I don't have the spirit as before. Christmas ain't like Christmas anymore.
Coming up, more of Red Barn Radio's production of An Appalachian Christmas 6. We're back after this break.